I guess I'm reviewing games now? Hello everyone, I am Ethan Kuchiri. I've been around the internet now for the last 15 years doing Let's Plays, live streams, boss videos, that kind of sort. This is my first time attempting a review show. Please be kind. I did put a lot of work into this. It's a lot harder than it looks. So in the last couple months, I've been approached by indie game developers asking me to review their games, so let's get right into it. Up first is Impious Pumpkins by Notes Missing Games, a cute little odd battler with very simple control. He plays a team of ghosts of various classes, fighter, rangers, mages, and healers, that have to defend various areas like graveyards, mansions, alleyways from the evil pumpkins. You have 5 minutes to complete every stage, and at the end of every 5 minutes, whoever has the most units on the board, either ghosts or pumpkins, wins. If you do so across all 15 stages, you unlock nice little endurance matches to see how long you will last. After clearing each stage, you'll be awarded a skill point to give abilities or lower the cost of various ghosts. And there's a downside, however. Once you choose a skill, you can't reset without deleting your save. Meaning if you misclick or were just looking to try something out, you have to delete your save in order to try something new. It's my only complaint about this game, and considering there are achievements where you have to max out each tree, you'll be looking at 5 or more playthroughs to fully complete this game if you are a completionist. Aside from that, this game runs on pure randomness. If you don't know where the pumpkins are going to spawn, and at one point you might feel like you stacked your units in one corner just for an elite pumpkin to show up and kill all your units, ruin your day. It is very annoying when that happens. At that point, you might as well just try again and hope RNG favors you in the next match. This game is pretty good. I wouldn't mind a mobile version with a 3-minute timer to play around with while waiting for things like if you're at the DMV or something in that note. I wouldn't mind maybe some elite ghost units like a comeback mechanic if you get knocked out by an elite pumpkin or halfway through the game. If you're looking for a cute odd battler that is still getting updates thanks to the developer listening to feedback, give Impious Pumpkins a shot. Up next is Randy and Teddy Adventure Road, a Mario-esque platformer where you play as Randy and his poodle Teddy. They must work together, solve puzzles, defeat robots, and have the grand adventure this game promises. This game does offer control support, and it feels great to play as you explore through 25 stages between 5 worlds. Main objective of every level is getting both Randy and Teddy to the door at the end of all of it. Randy can double jump, climb ladders and vines, and pick up boxes to throw at robots. He can also have his dog follow him or tell him to stay. Playing as Teddy, you can triple jump and get through tiny passages that Randy can't crouch walk through. As the game goes on, stages become more complicated with platforms that spin or raise up and down. They tend to feature less puzzles like you find in the intro where you have to use both characters to navigate. So you end up leaving Teddy at the start of the stage, since if he follows you, he'll just fall off and die, and you have to restart the whole stage over. You complete the whole stage as Randy, clearing robots, hitting switches, and then switch over to Teddy to just replay the stage. It does feel like you're playing the same stage multiple times in the later levels. While this game plays great, there are still a few glitches that still happens here or there. This one gives me some nostalgia from Halo 2. Besides the glitches and the fact that the game does feel like you're playing some stages twice, it is a great PC game for kids. If you're looking for something Mario-esque, but you don't have to switch, please make sure to give this game a shot. Before I talk about the final game, I gotta do the typical YouTube stuff. Give me a like, follow, subscribe. Hit that bell if you want to be notified for whenever I upload more reviews or stream on YouTube. I would love to invite the indie community into this. I plan on making more reviews, and I would love if, while I'm reviewing indie games or things of that nature, if I could feature indie artists, indie musicians, work on some thumbnails, work on some background music that I can use to help boost you guys like I'm boosting these independent developers. Yeah, reach out to me on Twitter. Let me know. Let me help bolster the independent community, because you guys are all great. Last up is the first review request I gotten. For Alice Magical Autistic Girls is a short visual novel game by MiaBlaisCote. I hope I pronounced your name right. Crucify me if I didn't. In the game, you play as 4 girls from different countries named Alice who are all autistic and also magical girls. Saying more really spoiled the game. I don't really quite know how to show off much more than the first 10 minutes of the game here. The game is a pure basic visual novel where the only gameplay comes from 9 moments of the story where you are given 2 choices. One will continue your game, the other will kill Alice. After getting a bad ending, you'll get an achievement, watch unskippable credits. You don't get an option to go back where you made that choice, so be sure you save when you get to those moments. I am not well versed in visual novel games that aren't Danganronpa or Doki Doki. It's part of the reason why it took me long to finally review all these games at once. On one hand, I can't recommend a visual novel game that took me less than an hour to get all the story done for $10. If it was closer to $3 or $4, I'd probably have an easier time recommending it. That doesn't mean this game is a bad game. It does what it sets out to do. It tells you a decent story, and it shows off great artwork that Mia has gotten. It shows off great music, and it is fully voice acted in French. Mia has told me that she is looking for some English voice actresses. If you want to help out, reach out to her. There's a little bit of bad news, though. Even though this game was released a short time ago, due to the sales, this game will be delisted from Steam sometime in the next few weeks. If you're interested in supporting an autistic indie developer, the game's on sale right now for $8. Reach out, help her out. It will still remain on itch.io, I believe. So if you're into magical girls, basic visual novels, or seeing perspective through autistic eyes, please give this game a shot. Alright, those 3 games are out now. Please give them a shot. And as I wrap up, let me remind you guys how great this indie community has been. Part of my drive to get these videos done have been from the constant retweets and the follows and how they all seem to want to work together to be better. You don't really see that kind of community in AAA games. You don't see that as often. So the indie community is great, and I do hope to spend more time with games made by the 3 developers I boosted today. Don't forget to give me a like, follow, and subscribe. Think about becoming a member. 99 cents for the lowest option. Help support me. And next time, I'm thinking about doing like a 3 video series about a company. I'm going to be talking about this game as part of it. You know if you know. See you guys then.